This is Sports Chat with Nat.
Well, welcome. Welcome to Sports Chat with Nat. I'm Nat. Master T is at the NFL Atlanta Falcon draft party. I just posted a picture on Facebook. I'll get it to the other places later. All right, she's at the draft party. Cam Ward just went to the Titans #1 NFL draft. Okay, so I got NFL draft on the phone, Master T live at the Falcons draft party, and I got the ESPN. I got the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks to my right, your left. Look, my right, your left on the TV. So I'm giving live reactions, live commentary on that game. And I will also be looking at the other game on the phone. Now, let me say this. If Detroit loses this game, it will be because, let me look at these stats. They are not rebounding. They are running down, shooting the ball. My glass is dirty. Running down, shooting the ball with no other teammates in the vicinity, one and done. And I said every possession counts. What did Reggie Miller say as soon as he came back on the air? Every possession counts. They throwing up balls like they got 500 more games to play. No, every possession counts. I don't know why they booing Jalen Brunson. The score is 59-50. Now, Detroit went on a 7-0, 8-0 run. Then New York went on a run. Now we got 2 minutes left in the first half. This is game 3. This is game 3. Oh, that's still something there. And they are in Detroit. I don't know what's wrong with this. They are in Detroit. What is wrong with this phone? All right, they are in Detroit. I don't know what's wrong with this phone. So anyway, they are in Detroit. Let's close all of that. They are in Detroit. I'm trying to see. I think the series is tied 1-1. Yeah, series tied 1-1. Detroit, first game, I think they were shell-shocked that they was in the playoffs. Second game, they came around. They are in Detroit now. Oh, that's way better. And it's 61-50. But like I said, their rebounding has been horrible. And they're just running around willy-nilly. They look like they're trying to run a play now. But they're just throwing up the ball. The shots are not, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, they on a run now. They up to a 14-point lead, and Detroit had the lead. I don't know. Detroit is the 6th seed. New York is the 3. And I really thought Detroit was going to come out and do something at home. But they're not looking good right now. I'm looking at team stats. I'm very disappointed in their lack of effort. They look flat. I will pay attention to your effort. Cunningham is throwing the ball over way too much for me. I know he's a rookie, and he came in all hot to trot, but he's making too many turnovers. Let me look at these rebounds. All right, offensive rebounds, 5. Okay. Total rebounds, 23 Knicks, 20 Detroit. Hey, Vanessa. But okay, field goal percentage. Detroit is 38. They're just throwing the ball up. I just said that. Didn't I just say that? They're just throwing the ball up. No form, no technique. I guess they think they're gonna get calls. Let me get this remote. Get calls because they at home. That ain't gonna work. Just throwing up stuff. Uh-oh. Oh. So I'm not real impressed with how Detroit is playing right now. I hope they come out and play a little bit better, a little more composed in the second half. Right now, they look discombobulated. They're running around like they're not running a play. I understand a fast break every now and then, but every play ain't a fast break. And they're just running down, throwing up the ball, and none of the teammates are there. So you got 3 or 4 possessions in a row where you just throwing up the ball one time with no chance for offensive rebound. Let me see. I mean, it just Tim Hardaway had a bad pass. Then there was a foul. Wait a minute, it was something else. A turnover. Cunningham's turnover. He had an offensive foul. Cunningham bad pass. Just Cunningham missed a 10-footer. You're almost in the basket. What the hell? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is you doing? You almost in the basket and you can't make the shot. And ain't nobody getting no offensive rebound. They just run down, throw up the ball, they run back. I mean, do you really want to win the game? Cunningham, offensive. Well, he got a rebound there. Anunoby blocked him, though. He blocked him, and then he went and got his own rebound. I mean, it just all willy-nilly. Let me give you some box scores. I run my own blood pressure up. Let me see. Now, something I noticed in the scores, I'll talk about that in a minute, because somebody said I get side. Every one of the starters for the Knicks has scored. And every one of them but one is in double figures. That's what I'm talking about. Balance. Mikal Bridges got 10. He 2 or 3 from 3. 5 rebounds. Anunoby, 18. 3 or 6 from 3. Carl Anthony Towns. I was mad when they traded him from the Timberwolves. They didn't know what to do with him. The Knicks do. He got 17 tonight. Now, he only had 10 in game 2, but he has 5 rebounds. He's 3 of 6 from 3 for 17. And Jalen Brunson has 13, 1 of 3 from 3, and 5 assists. Now, Jalen had an ugly little flagrant. He poked, I want to say Hardaway in the eye. And I thought that was going to be the turnaround. Detroit did go on a little run, but then they got lazy. Reed got unnecessarily extra, got double technicals on him and somebody else. It was just unnecessary, They put the camera on Stewart, who I must admit, if I saw him on the street, I would clutch my purse. Oh my God, he scared me. Okay, I'm gonna be serious. Okay, the score at the half is 66-53. The Detroit Pistons are trailing the New York Knicks. And let me look at the box scores for the for the Pistons. Now, didn't I just say all but one Knick starter was in double figures? Only 2 Detroit starters in double figures. One starter, Tobias Harris, got 0 points. See, that's why they got rid of you in Philly. You so up and down. He done missed every shot. He done missed 6 shots. All right. Thompson got 2. Hardaway got 18. He's 5 of 5 from 3, though, let me say. He's played 17 minutes, 18 points. Durant, 2 points, 18 minutes. Oh, he's missed 3 shots. Cunningham, Mr. Rookie, 6 of 15, 20 minutes, 13 points. 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Reed, 6 minutes, no points, just attitude. Holland, the second, 2 points. Schroeder, Dennis Schroeder, however you say his name today. That little fella who has been on every team, I believe, in the NBA, played 13 minutes, 4 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 4 from 3, 3 rebounds, 13 points. Listen, he every which way. And Beasley, bless them heart. He only made 1 shot. He played 17 minutes and he got 3 points. Bless him, Jesus. They have shot, though, 52.6% from 3, but only 38.1 from the 2. Listen, all them, listen, I told you, they right up under the basket in the lane, but they're not waiting for their teammates to get there, and they're not trying to get their own offensive rebound. They're just throwing it up like they know it's going in, and ain't nobody there to get it. I just don't understand that kind of basketball. I'm just saying. Is you trying to win the playoff or what? I'm just saying. Okay? Now, the Knicks, yeah, they in Detroit. They at home. You supposed to be, they're just playing lazy. I just told y'all, the last few minutes, the last 3 minutes, because they had the lead. Let me go back. They had the lead, and all of a sudden, it was like they just stopped trying to have the lead. They had the lead at, it was 47. He said Schroeder. Now, it was 43-39. The Knicks called a timeout because they went on a 3-3, 6-6, 6-2, 8-point run. I said it. I said a 7-8. It was an 8-point run. Dang, that's good. Damn. Pat myself on the back. They went on an 8-point run and took the lead. But then all of a sudden, when the Knicks came out of that timeout, Detroit just said, we got the lead. I don't know what they thought. It was 6 minutes left in the half. And all of a sudden, it went from 43-39, 43-41. And next thing I know, the Knicks back in the lead. I'm just saying. They got lazy. They didn't rebound. Let me see. He did get an offensive rebound there. He missed that rebound. No rebound there. Just I was watching it, and I was wanting him to call a timeout, but he waited until they lost the lead to call the timeout. And Bickerstaff has got to do a little bit better with his time management. You can't be just willy-nilly giving away the lead like that. This game 3. This ain't game 1. Every game, every possession is important. It's the playoffs. That's all there is to it. Okay, moving on. Let me see what else is happening. Now, at 9:30, the Thunder play the Grizzlies. If you didn't see game 1, they made history. They beat the Grizzlies by 51, which is the 5th largest point deficit in history of the NBA. 51 points. All right. Now, game 2 was a little more respectable, but that game is at 9:30 on TNT. And at 10 p.m. on NBA TV, the Nuggets play the Clippers. Now that series is tied 1-1. Now let me say this. For those of you that know basketball, Kawhi Leonard, when he is healthy, his team, they win the championship most of the time when he's healthy. Playing like he's playing right now. Tyronn Lue is a good coach. He won championship with LeBron. Now, one thing, I'm going to stay focused. Let me stay focused. Now, the Nuggets coach got fired, Mike Malone, because he cussing and fussing at folk. And Jokic, they over there cussing and fussing at folk. Spectators posting on TikTok how uncomfortable they were at the game sitting behind the bench because they fussing and cussing so much. That's when Mike Malone got fired. And I don't know if that was the straw that broke the invisible camel's back. I don't know. But I saw that, what day is on TikTok, tweet, and I said, ooh, and the next thing I know, he gone. All right, so that game is at 10 o'clock on NBA TV. Now let me see what's happening. Cam Ward. Now this is a combination of the weekly live with NFL draft news, NBA highlights and reactions, highlights from the other games the other day, and other sports news. How about that? All that's going on right now. And Travis Hunter. Oh, and the Jaguars trade up for Travis Hunter at 2. Oh. And the New York Giants took Carter. That boy. Listen. I heard somebody compare him to Lawrence Taylor and them back in the day. He's so wait a minute. So no, go back. All right, so Cam Ward with number 1. He's from Miami. He went to the Titans. All right, he went there. Abdul, I wanted to say his name right. Abdul Carter. I watched him play one of them games because I don't do much college football, but I did watch him. That boy is a beast. Okay, but they traded up. Now, Jaguars traded up and got Travis Hunter. Poor Travis. But they got rid of Jalen Ramsey and a couple other cornerbacks, so they need him. I don't know what Sunshine. Me and Master T called Trevor Lawrence Sunshine. Y'all remember the Titans Sunshine? That's what we call Trevor. I hope he have a better year this year. All right, so Abdul Carter went number 3 to the New York Giants, so they didn't take a quarterback. That was a big debate. Were they going to take a quarterback? So they got Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston. They got 2 preachers over there. They got 2 saved and sanctified quarterbacks over there. Okay, so Will Campbell from LSU, outside offensive tackle, he went to New England Patriots. All right. Now, Travis Hunter said if he couldn't play both ways, he wouldn't play. I don't believe that, Tail. I'm just saying. He said that, but I don't believe it. So they drafted him as a cornerback. The Jaguars did, okay? Now, so on the clock is the Cleveland Browns. They need everything. They can't get rid of Deshaun Watson. And whoever gave Deshaun Watson that contract need to be, I ain't going to say arrested, but they need to be out of the NFL administration executive offices. That was just the dumbest contract ever. I knew when I heard how much money they guaranteed him, I knew it was a problem. But anyhow, and they claim all them women ain't make that stuff up. All right, so let me leave the NBA right now. NFL. Let me go to the NBA and catch y'all up on some things. Now, last night, the Celtics squeaked, and I said squeaked, without Jason Tatum, who is potentially going to miss game 3. He has a severe bruised wrist. The Celtics squeaked by the Magic 109-100. Cavaliers beat the Heat 121-112. Both of those series are 2-0. Okay? Now, the Warriors and the Rockets. Playoff Jimmy. Playoff Jimmy went down in the first quarter after only 8 minutes. When I tell you, the guy pushed, look, I don't want to overanalyze the play, but what I saw was he up in the air, looked like the fella went up under him. Jimmy came down, I mean, so hard. Oh, it make my tailbone hurt thinking about how hard he hit that floor. And they called it a pelvic contusion. He had an MRI today. I have not seen results anywhere. Okay? But they lost to the Rockets, 109-94. Yep, I just said it. Bickerstaff just as frustrated with them as I am. I know that won't the game plan. I know what they was doing won't the game plan. And I ain't a coach in the NBA, but I know you're not going to win no games playing like that. All right? So now, what did I say? Run the play, go up the middle. All them threes, they did make most of their threes, but they missed most of their jumpers, 10-foot jumpers, 12-foot jumpers. They missed them and no offensive rebound. Okay, let me stay focused. So the Warriors series is tied 1-1, but the series I want to quickly talk about real quick is the Pacers and the Bucks. 2-0. The Thunder and the Grizzlies, 2-0. We ain't talking about that. And the Lakers and the Timberwolves. Timberwolves, I said it the other night. They came out last year, won that first game like they was gangbusters, and then lost the rest about 3 in a row, and then they won 2. They're not going to beat them Lakers. No more. No more. Rudy Gobert, I don't know what Luka said to him off the court, but he's scared of Luka. He can't score no points against Luka, and Luka just wipes the floor up with Gobert. I don't know how he won Defensive Player of the Year. Hey, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How are you? But Giannis said, and I said it the first game, I've been saying it all year. Giannis, basketball is a team sport, my man. He know what he got to do. I said it. 3 of the had not, what the team, the Bucks had not scored. 3 of the starters had 0. 0. Giannis, 36 points. Okay. You cannot beat a team by yourself, Giannis. Okay? Antetokounmpo, I worked on that name for a whole offseason. But anyway, Giannis and the Bucks are in trouble. They look terrible. Doc Rivers looked like a deer in headlights, like he don't know what to do, like he don't know how to adjust. The Grizzlies, they don't know what to do with OKC. Hartenstein, ooh. He called himself bright skin. For those of you who don't know, he got a white daddy, black mama. But he called himself bright skin, not light skin, bright skin. Homeboy looked like a whole nother ball player in OKC. The Knicks didn't know what to do with Hartenstein. He got He's a lefty. He be passing like magic. Oh, those jumpers are so sweet. He in there rebounding. He diving on the floor. And Chet Holmgren, his legs look like this pin. But then I remembered Kareem was thin. Kevin Garnett was thin. Tayshaun Prince was thin. I was getting ready to name somebody else I remember. I can't remember the other name I was going to say. But anyway, all of them were thin. They in the Hall of Fame. Chet Holmgren's, his field goal percentage is off the charts. And he blocks a lot of shots. Now, he could use a little meat on them bones, just a little bit. He need a little bit of mashed potatoes and a couple of biscuits. He need a couple of biscuits, a couple of pieces of chicken. He need the trainer that Giannis had, because he looked like Giannis looked when Giannis. Have y'all seen the documentary on Giannis? Get your tissues. You can let your children watch it. It's real good. But Giannis was real thin like that. But this boy is already 23. Giannis was 18. So Chet Holmgren is just going to be thin. So I got to accept that. But he could use a little. They were not ready for the physicality from the Timberwolves. Where are they ready now? Okay? Timberwolves, look out. The Lakers going to win that. Lakers in 5. Thunder, I think they'll sweep the Grizzlies. Pacers, I want to say the Bucks will win one, but I'm afraid the Bucks might get swept. If the Bucks don't learn how to play team back, let me go back. Let me tell y'all something. They got a little commercial here. Let me look at the box scores right quick from that game. Okay, the Bucks. Prince had 6. These are starters. Prince had 6. Giannis had 34. Guzman 12. Lopez 8. How'd you 7 foot tall and you got 8 points and 1 rebound and you played 16 minutes? Why? You couldn't be on my team that tall and 1 rebound. I'm sorry. And Lillard talked all that trash on the bench, 37 minutes and 14 points. I know he was rusty. Okay, Porter's. Bobby, 32 minutes, 11 of 19, 6 of 11 from 3, 12 rebound. That's what I'm talking about, big boy. 28 points. Now, Trent, 30 minutes, 4 points. Porter Jr., 15 minutes, 9 points. Okay. But Giannis, 40 minutes, 18 rebounds, 34 points, 7 assists. Only 3 starters in double figures. But Lopez, listen, I don't know if that was your twin brother that can't play in there for you, but that's ridiculous. 16 minutes and 1 rebound. You the tallest one on the court. I don't get it. Ooh. All right, so that's that game. I think the Pacers might sweep the Bucks. I'm just saying. Because Giannis' response to being down 2-0 is, I know what I got to do. That ain't going to get it. Your team has got to do it. You can't do it alone. I'm just saying. All right. Woosa. You can't. All right. Back to this game. The score is 70-62. All right. 94% free throws, 76 for the Pistons. Hold on. This is Thursday. Let me get back. All right. Let me give you some more stats. Let me get that out the way. Yeah, they missed, 3 free throws. They missed 3. But they're shooting 52.4 from 3, but only 43 from 2. But they got a little better. The score is 70-62 on my TV. I see something else on the I don't know why this is so far behind. I don't get it. And I'm on TNT, and that's TNT. All right, but anyway, we behind. That say 76-4. This say 76-6. So apparently, they got the steal. But we're a few seconds behind, so now it's a 4-point game. So Bickerstaff got them together at the half. He got them together at the half. Yeah, you gotta now, for you youngsters, they used to call the Pistons the bad boys. Isaiah Thomas, Ben Wallace came from Virginia Union. I'm from Virginia. Ben Wallace. Ooh, he was a beast. I was getting ready to call the rest of them. Them the only 2 names I can remember right off. But anyway, the score is 70-6-7, and we got somebody at the line. Thompson at the line, and there's something else I was going to tell y'all. I forgot. Oh. Now, it is a 3-point game with 7 minutes and 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Jalen Brunson passed that ball to Mikal Bridges. He is being guarded tightly by Hardaway, and what did he do? Defense. Did he travel? He traveled. The defense was tight. Listen, that was another thing. That's what I was going to tell y'all. I've been saying defense wins championships ever since I got this channel. And right before the half, their defense was terrible. You got to plant your feet and stop moving. Put your hands up. Distract some kind of way. You can't shoot the ball with the. Listen, it works, okay? As a matter of fact, I saw one NBA team, the way they were warming up, one of the assistant coaches was literally putting his hand in their face so they could practice shooting a contested jumper. Duh. I mean, really. Score 70-69, foul on the play. Cunningham with a foul. Mikal Bridges going to the line. Now, Detroit is a young team, very young. But I believe the experience of not only the Knicks players, but the Knicks coach. Because I've told you, Bickerstaff don't call timeouts fast enough for me. He lets the game slip away. Now, I can see if you down to 5 minutes, 10 minutes in the game, but you can't let that game slip away like that. You can't do it. You got to hold on. That's a 3-point game. Oh, he said the same thing. Okay, let me stay focused. Cunningham. See, them the kind of plays that don't make sense to me. But at least he did drive all the way to the basket and got a foul. That was my point. And his teammates were there. You cannot just run down and throw up the ball and ain't nobody down there. But at least 2 more of his teammates were there. So apparently Bickerstaff was saying the same thing I was saying. All right, it's 72. The 7 is a 2-point game. Listen, guys, I was on vocal rest for like 2 days. I wanted to go live so bad Monday. I couldn't even talk. Tuesday, I could talk a little bit. But it was too much. So today I'm back. Yay. I missed y'all. Uh-oh. 74-71. Who did that? Carl Anthony Towns. Listen. I knew when he did that interview in Minnesota after they lost, he had this look on his face like he didn't want to be there no more. And as soon as the season was over, and he really looked like, I'm going to be honest, he looked like he was high, okay? Let's be real. Real talk. He looked like he was high and did not want to be bothered. Soon as the season ended, they traded him to the Knicks. Best thing ever happened to him. And I forgot how high he was drafted when he came into the league. Sometimes I forget that. Him and Jalen Williams of OKC, #1 picks. I know Jalen was. I think he was too. But he'd been at the Timberwolves all that time, and he just got whatever. It's 75-71. We got 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Well, that's what this say. This say 6:11. See? They get on my nerves. And I don't know no other way. I'm on TNT, but maybe because I'm streaming on TNT. I don't know. Anyway, we're a few seconds off, ladies and gentlemen. About 30 seconds. About 30 seconds off. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. All right, now, Cunningham with a pass. Hardaway 3, no good. But at least his teammates were there for the rebound. Tobias Harris got the rebound. Back to Hardaway. Bad pass. Did you not see? Now, sometimes, listen, I understand when you draw up a play. But that's why they play defense. So you can't get the ball where you want to get it. You can't just throw it there because that was the play and the man standing right there. Duh. Where was you sitting at on the school bus? I'm just saying. All right, there we go. Turnover. That's Schroeder. Oh, and he just came in the game. Out Knicks. Time out Knicks. A 4-foot dunk. Cunningham with the assist. Listen, you can't make every basket work it. Let me see if I can get it back. I got the other camera. I might just leave it there. That don't look too horrible. Do it, Vanessa. I ain't got to worry about it going out. Leave it there, Vanessa. What you think? Hit me in the chat. I can leave it here. Look a little flat, but I ain't got to worry about it going out. All right. Anyway, I don't like the way that looked, but I'm going to work with it. All right, so let me see what else is happening. Let me see what's happening in the NFL right quick on the draft. The TV won't flipping fast enough for me, and I didn't bring the other TV. I didn't think to bring the other TV in the living room. All right, so let me back it up. Let me go back. All right, so wait a minute. I need y'all to keep it simple. Here we go. All right, so I told you Cam. And so Campbell next. Oh, Cleveland took Mason Graham, a defensive tackle, to go along with Miles Garrett, who said he wanted out of Cleveland. He said he wanted out, but he said then they gave him a big contract. So they still don't have a quarterback. But anyway, all right, moving on. Ashton Genty, a running back. The Raiders took him. They got rid of Josh Jacobs, and he went. So they needed a running back, so they got them a running back from Boise State, and Ahmad Membu from Missouri, offensive tackle. He went to the Jets. All right, the Panthers, Carolina Panthers on the clock, followed by the New Orleans Saints, then the Chicago Bears, 49ers, Cowboys, Dolphins, Colts, Cardinals, Bengals, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Broncos, then the Steelers. All right, so there we go. Let's go back to the NBA. All right, here we go. It is 75-73 over here. It's another score over here. All right. I got to go with what I see right here, which is a bad shot, a defensive rebound to Hart, who is still the leading guard. Karl Anthony Towns with another three. 78-73. He got 25. All right, let me check something else. Cunningham with a pass inside. Whoa! Nice dunk. Okay. 78-75. Jalen Doran. All right. He 5 of 5. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Mikal Bridges. I love him. I love him. All right, we back. All right, here at the line, 80-75. Mikal Bridges at the line. Well, he'll make his free throws. I ain't worried about that. I can tell you that. He is awesome. He makes, yeah, I'll wait for this. We're about 30 seconds off. About 30 seconds. All right. Well, I told you he was going to make the free throw. It's 81-75. We down to 4 minutes and 5 seconds in the third quarter. Now, listen. The Pistons are young. This is their first home game in the playoffs. Shot clock at 7. They've missed a couple. Come on, Schroeder. He missed it. That was off on the Knicks. All right. Look like the Knicks, but I guess not. He didn't say look at it, so apparently he knew it won't. I need some chapstick. Hold on. My lips is dry. My water over there. I'm going to get it in a minute. All right, it's 81-75. Brunson with a jumper. He on the floor. Did he get fouled? Did he get fouled? Yep. Durham with the foul. Knocked him right on the floor. Bickerstaff, shut up. He knocked him right on the floor. You can't deny he knocked the boy down. Boy laying on the floor. I don't get it. That Luka did that the other night. Luka got on my nerves. I turned the game off. You gonna knock somebody on the floor and then get mad when the ref blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. That probably ain't what the song say, but that's what I heard in my head. Anyway, Luka fussed too much. He argued. That was one of the things Dallas didn't like about him. And the GM, bless him heart, he's still crying. I mean, he didn't know that Luka meant that much to the fans. What? I was 84-75. See, once again, they just let the Knicks slip away. Y'all better get a basket. Come on, Cunningham. Go all the way in, back out, in. He missed it. But at least you under the basket and you stand a better chance of getting a foul called on you. Instead of shooting it from the free throw line when ain't nobody in place to get the rebound. All right, we got 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Oh, I know what else I got to do. Hold on, right quick. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, the Panthers took McMillan, the wide receiver from Arizona. That's who they took. Now, defensive player of the year. The Cavaliers, Mobley. I'm not mad about that. I am not mad about that. Evan Mobley. Yes. Yes. His fourth year. Yeah. He plays very well. He's expected to be an all-NBA selection. He said, it definitely was a goal of mine coming into this year. I put all the work in, so it's a big day. But I'm trying to be as focused as I can be on the playoffs. Congratulations, Evan Mobley, the first Cavalier to win this award. Now, he's averaging 18.5 points, 9.3 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 0.9 steals, and 1.6 blocks. He said, feels great. My feet and my movement at this size, I feel like unordinary, but it just feels amazing to finally get this award. Congratulations. All right, they're slipping away. Detroit, 86-78. Get the rebound. Now set it up. Don't do no crazy shot. Treat this possession like it means something. Double team on Cunningham. Into the lane. Offensive rebound. Hold it. There you go. But that did look better. At least it looked better. Yep. Beasley missed it. And Beasley actually has the highest percentage, him and Powell. They keep saying the threes made, but Steph got the most threes made. Powell has the highest percentage. And Beasley is up there. I don't know why they keep wanting to say Anthony Edwards. Like, that's not true. He's number 2, and his percentage is not as good as Powell and Beasley. Come on. Let's be right now. Get the rebound. All right, off of Schroeder. 142 left in the third. 86-78. 8-point difference. All right, Knicks in the corner. Play that D. Play that D. Play that D. That's what I'm talking about. Play that D. See, that's what I don't like about Cunningham. All right, let me see the replay before I say something. Well, they ain't going to show it right now. All right, who is this at the line? Thompson at the line. All right, it's 86-79. Thompson at the line. Made his free throw, 86-80. Yeah, we exactly 30 seconds off. That was a block on that other play, but that's all right. Keep playing. They gave a switch. Stay with them. Stay with them. Get the rebound. Here come the Pistons. That three no good from the corner. Here come Brunson. All the way, all the way, all the way. Goaltending. 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 Da-da-da. Goaltending. Da-da-da. All right, here we go. 8-point game. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Oh! He hit that floor hard. I heard that. I heard that. Oh, he hit the floor hard. Bang! Oh, he hit it hard. I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. All right, make your free throws, young man. Master T sent us another picture, I think. Maybe she didn't. Oh, yes, she did. She took a picture with some big old pretty, that's a bird, a falcon, duh. I'll post that in a minute, y'all. 88-82, 40 seconds left. Knicks driving. Anunoby blocked Cunningham out of bounds. All right, 4.7 on the shot clock, 36 on the game clock. Yeah, I don't know, Pistons. I don't know. I'm going to take a vocal break in a minute. Yeah, 91-82. I'm going to take a break. Bathroom break. Let me just be real. Let's take a bathroom break. All right, Pistons, you need a basket. He almost got it. He didn't give up. Did he get a foul? Did not say that. Did not say that. I said that 20 minutes ago. They cannot shoot the basketball from the field. I said it. Why don't I have a job up there? Can somebody tell me? Somebody tell me. Can somebody tell me? Y'all can pay me. Y'all ain't got to pay me no $100,000 like y'all paid some of them. Give me a little something, something. Somebody want to hear it like I'm giving it. I'm saying the same thing next saying. I just need the access to the stuff y'all got. Give me the stats and info y'all got. I get my own stuff. Y'all give me access to what y'all got. Give me the pictures and the graphics people like y'all got. Whoa. All right, here we go. Shot clock off. Game clock down to 9. 91-83. Bridges with the basketball. What I've been saying about offensive rebounds and putbacks. Now it's a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter. All right, I'm going to gargle my throat with some warm salt water. Feels a little scratchy. Get me something hot to drink. And I'll be back about the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. And then we got the Warriors. Wait a minute, who we got next? Who I said next? I'm sorry. Thunder and the Grizzlies. And then the Nuggets and the Clippers. Okay. I'll be back. I'm going to try to be back. All right, it's a 10-point game right now. At the end of the third. Now, I say, write it down. The Pistons won't win this game. I'm just saying. I would take Reed out the game. Let me see how many points he got. Because he looked like his energy. It ain't hit no much to me. He got in a scuffle. Okay. All right. I don't know what that comment got to do with anything. The universe, galaxy. Okay. That's your opinion. Reed, 2 points, 9 minutes, 5 rebounds. I don't know. I might take him out. He ain't hitting on nothing. I don't know. He rebounded a little bit, though. Cunningham and Doran. What? Okay. Well, it is your opinion. Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. That's not going to happen. That's not fitting to happen. We ain't said nothing about Michael Jordan over here, so I don't know where that came from. Michael Jordan fans are the worst sports fan of all time. I don't think so. I know somebody else fans I think worse than that, but that's my opinion, and I'll keep that to myself right now. I won't even put that over the airways right now. So, opinion would be something that can't be right or wrong. Dude, you know what, Galaxy? This is not the place for that. I don't know what you're looking for. But we talking about other stuff right now. All right, so NBA, let's see what the NFL doing right quick. And the Bears took tight end Loveland from Michigan. And the Saints took K. Banks Jr., offensive tackle from Texas. All right, draft is moving on. The draft is moving on. All right, I cannot pronounce McMillan's first name, but Calvin Banks Jr. from Texas, offensive tackle, went to the Saints. Colston Loveland from Michigan, tight end, went to the Bears. Well, first of all, you type in the wrong words. That's why I'm annoyed. And how am I wrong about Michael Jordan? That's your opinion. And I think I know who you think is the worst sports. So how do you know who I think? Who are you? Why are you causing negativity on this page right now? That's why I'm annoyed with you. And that is your opinion about Michael Jordan fans. So go to somebody else's page with this foolishness. All right, the score is 93-85. Detroit is trailing the New York Knicks. It's 11:03 left in the fourth quarter. So I know what I'll do for you, Universe Galaxy. No, you're not going to pluck my nerves. Y'all, I'll be back. Like I said, I'm going to take me a vocal rest because the enemy has sent the Universe Galaxy to frustrate me. What do I mean? You can't spell. You're spelling the wrong words, and I'm not going to deal with you. That's what I mean. Go get a dictionary.